Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to welcome you to my new YouTube channel on Acura MDX Sport Hybrids. I own two of them. I own a 2018 Sport Hybrid Advance um, and a 2020 Sport Hybrid Advance. So, what my channel is going to be is basically talking about my experiences with these cars. I have two of them. And just discussing different things like what accessories I've put on them, um, different wheels I've put on them, my experiences with gas mileage, my experiences with, how to get better gas mileage and how to, you know, doll them up is what I say, if that makes sense, make them look good. So anyway, I have two of them because I have a business where I work with dogs, so I have to have, sorry for the shift in that. I have one where I carry dogs in, and this one that I'm currently in is just my car where I can get into it and not have to have dog hair. I try to keep the dog car cleaned up, but it's always hard to keep all the hair out. So that's why I have two of them. I've owned them for coming up on 4 years, both of them. And I've driven them some mileage to know what's good and what's bad, and most of it's good. I just can't believe Acura got rid of these two, or discontinued the hybrid model. But that's not on me. I don't have to worry about that. It's just I'm glad to be able to own two of them. And like I said, I heard through something on a YouTube channel that Acura's thinking about bringing hybrid technology to their larger vehicles, which that's all great and fine. It's not going to be for a couple of years, but I just hope that they go with a V6 like they did in this same powertrain and not the same engine, but same powertrain and setup is in the RLX that they discontinued that car altogether, and the NSX has a similar hybrid setup. It's a great setup. Um, yeah, are you getting 40 miles a gallon? No, but you're getting a lot better gas mileage than the regular naturally aspirated V6 that comes in the regular MDX. So, and that's all I care about. And you don't lose really any performance. But my whole channel is going to be based on talking about different accessories, like I said before, different wheels, just the issues that I've had. And there's going to be a couple videos on how to get the best gas mileage. You can really get good gas mileage if you baby the car, but to me, that's with any hybrid car. And I don't baby my cars. I just drive them the way I want to drive them. It's not that I drive really hard, but I do drive my cars, and I enjoy my two cars. I used to work for Acura a long time ago. I'm not in that business anymore. And so my last car that I had before these two cars, I had a 2004 Acura MDX Sport. It was a touring. I think it was a touring, and it had 5 miles on it when I bought it, and I ended up selling it, and it had 245,000 miles, and I sold it to the old service manager where I used to have it serviced, and I don't know if he still has it. I think he still has it. That was like 4 years ago. So I've also owned two Acura TLs, a 2007, a 2008, way back. Well, I just owned the 2008 4 or 5 years ago. I bought it used, and the other one I leased it, the 2007, in 2007. So, and I've owned two other MDXs besides my original 2004, a 2005 Acura MDX Touring, and a 2006 Touring with entertainment. So I know the Acura brand. Like I said, I worked for them for a while, and I like the cars. I used to have Hondas before that. I had a Honda Prelude, and I had a Honda Accord two-door coupe EX way back in the day. So, and those two cars, the Honda Accord, I bought brand new. So, And I drove that to 155,000 miles, and then I sold it to my cousin's son for his first car. Not sure what happened to it afterwards, but that's okay. I digress on that. Anyway, so this is what my channel is going to be like. I'll probably be posting a video probably maybe once a week. And I hope if you like the content, subscribe. It's free, as you know. And if you like my videos, you know, give it a thumbs up. I don't mind. And it pushes the algorithm out there to where people can see these videos. I don't see anybody else that has a detailed channel about sport hybrids, about Acura MDX Sport Hybrids. That's why I started this channel, just to kind of give my insight. It's just my opinion. Like I said, it's my experience with the car, um, what I like on my car, and you can comment. Let me know if you own one. We do have a Facebook group on Sport Hybrids, and I will put the link down in a couple of the videos once I get a couple videos posted and done with, where you can go in and join that group too. There's not a lot of information on sport hybrids. Even the dealerships don't seem to have a lot of information. And it's interesting because it's not like this technology is new. Because as you know, the RLX, the NSX has the similar setup, as far as the powertrain and the super all-wheel drive, handling all-wheel drive. And so that's an interesting setup. It's much different. And the dimensions of the car are a little bit different. The car, and I'll explain that in another video, but what the differences are. But that's basically what my channel is going to be about, just talking about that. And I will tell you one thing, you can make a comment, but if you're going to critique me, don't make the comment, because I'm not going to respond to those comments. All I'm going to, I'm just going to have a general thing. You can critique what I'm talking about. I don't have a problem with that. You can comment all day long about how I have my cars and my experiences. If you've had a different experience with the car, great, great. But don't critique me as far as I'm this or that, because I'm not going to pay attention to that. I don't start this. I start any YouTube channel to help people. And, it's people that maybe want to buy a used one of these and want to know the experiences. And I'm noticing that even people that have had these cars that have a lot more miles than I do on mine, they had a great experience with the car. They didn't have a lot of problems with it. But the thing about it is this is not an all new car. This car has been out for a long time, and especially a lot of the accessories and stuff in the car, meaning the navigation, the controls for the heating and cooling and ventilation, and, the steering wheel, and just simple things. They've been built for years, because the redesign, I think, was in 2014, this body style. And that was, let's see, that was a third generation? Yeah, that was a third generation. And then these are based on the fourth generation, which was not much of a change. So I'm going to be talking about that as far as the reliability of these cars. And granted, I don't put a lot of miles on the cars, but I'm still driving them. So anyway, that's what my channel is going to be like. I hope you like my stuff. If you do, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.